Hi. The topic for my informative speech is career of nursing. The general purpose is to inform, and the specific purpose is to inform the audience of the nursing field in its work, its pay scale, and outlook, and explain how a nurse can use a career to honor God by selflessly helping others and saving lives. My thesis is the nursing career honors God in so many ways, the most important being a nurse selflessly helps others and shows God's love through their work. For my persuasive speech, I chose the topic of school violence. General purpose is to persuade. The specific purpose is to persuade my audience that school violence is a problem that can be partly remedied in a God-honoring way by teaching children the importance of respect and as well as being good role models for our children. And my thesis is school violence is a vastly increasing social problem that can be remedied by honoring God and teaching His Word. I chose my informative speech topic of the career of nursing because I think that it's one of the most admirable careers. I think that it shows true selflessness for a person to go and help others on a daily basis and to make the sacrifices they do. 61% of nurses work in the hospitals, which, if you can imagine, could be an extremely difficult place to work with a lot of people coming in and out and the sickly people, and I think that's extremely admirable for them to work in such an extraneous place. Also, nurses, they tend to work overtime. 81% of nurses work overtime. So they work their 12-hour shifts and then they continue working because they truly want to help serve others and show that selflessness. And it's truly incredible that they can use that trait to show God's love and really help others. I chose my persuasive speech topic, school violence, because I think that it's important to highlight that it's increasing recently in the past couple of years, and that children these days are really struggling with viewing media and social media and television and thinking that violence is the answer to their problems, and it's truly not. And so the most influential years, 10 through 14, is when bullying and school violence is most prominent. And I think that's important to note because children are so vulnerable during those years, and it's important that we teach our children the importance of God's Word and the values that He instills in us. And if we do that, then we'll be more likely for our children to not resort to violence and know that that's not the answer for things. And also, if we display how we act as adults, if we don't resort to violence immediately, our children will likely follow in our footsteps and realize that violence isn't the answer. Children who are bullying in school are more likely when they're adults to be charged for a criminal offense. And that's something to note because as parents, we should continue to teach our children from childhood to adulthood about loving others and respecting others, and how we should always respond with love versus responding in violence. And if we teach our children, consistently throughout their lives, and they're more likely to have a positive life as an adult. But if we just let them continue to be violent and be bullying students, then they're more likely to become criminals and have difficulty in adulthood. Thank you.